and this is my learning curve. Too much power and running too slow. This was a fun process. I wanted to try it out on some darker woods. This is Padauk, and it's unfinished here. I showed it a little later, and I put some finish on top of it, and probably should have done the burn a little darker if you're going to put finish on top of a dark wood. Here's the settings that I kind of got comfortable with, and just a little close up here. This laser area is 155 millimeters by 135 millimeters, and that is what this image was set to. I wanted to see what it would look like finished, so this Padauk got one coat of spray lacquer. It's set at 1600 millimeters, and the power is at 42.5%. I was going to do this plate, and as you can see there, I set this up incorrectly, and as the carriage was going forward, it was going to make contact with that plate. So I scratched that particular plan. So I decided to switch it up to a little journal, and this is a dark red with some intermittent colors you can see there. I wanted to see how this actually turned out, so we're going to experiment with it. Here I'm setting that depth. The little pointer is pointing straight down, and when you rotate it back to that position, it is going to be at the correct laser height. Wizmaker sent me this to demo it, and they specifically wanted to know if I've ever used a laser before, and I told them no, I hadn't, and that's what they wanted. They wanted my viewpoint as somebody that knew nothing about lasers. So they sent this to me, and I'm going to have a link in the description, and there will be a discount code associated with that link. If you should happen to make a purchase, the channel will get a small commission. Well, one pass wasn't quite enough, so I'm giving it another pass, and I bumped the percent of laser up a little bit for this second pass to see if it comes out better, and we'll see how it turns out in the end. But it's important to note that it's just going to take a little bit of experimentation on different surfaces that you etch on. Overall, I'm quite amazed that for this price, you can get a laser that does this kind of detail. It's great for people that, might have an Etsy shop that want to personalize their stuff, or just people that like doing crafts, making things for family members. There's a ridiculous amount of people that could use something like this. Now, of course, this is such a low power laser that it is not going to cut through wood. It's just going to etch. And I've done two different types of wood. Now I'm doing this little journal here just to see what it looks like. Overall, this comes out of the box. You can have it plugged in and ready to go in under 5 minutes. It's fully assembled. I ended up using the light burn because I have a Mac. You can have the GRBL is what you'll be using if you're on a Windows-based system. I think it's pretty cool. I might have played around with light burn for an hour before I actually started making something that I thought would look pretty good. Once you get familiarized with the software that you're going to be using, there's nothing to this. It's very simple. Time to power it down and disconnect it and put it back in the original box to keep everything in good working order. And I'm packing this guy back up. My daughter is dying to try this thing, so I'm going to send it to her and let her play with it. And she would have been very upset if I did not include these two manuals that came with it. Cool little project.